Give the love song, give your heart and soul to me, and life will always be love beyond road.
Big breath. Hello everyone and welcome. My name is Craig, and on behalf of our two wonderful centerpieces, I would like to thank you all for coming along to be part of this rather special occasion. Jasmine and Mary have so many people they want to thank for making this particular day a special one, and across the rest of the evening they will try and do exactly that. But in particular, there are those who have travelled from around the globe. From the UK, Mary's brother Sean and partner Naz, along with Auntie Lena. Auntie Kura has popped across from Australia. Still letting people in from Australia. And naturally a thanks to all of you that have travelled from around New Zealand, like Auntie Ronnie, Ella and Jeremy. Also, all four godparents are in attendance. Jeremy, Catherine, Nikki and Jack, where are you? Hello! That's nice to have the godparents here. Look at you crying. Naturally, their deepest thoughts go towards family who have passed on, and they are here in spirit with our girls. We are, however, missing one special guest today. Grandma Crichton had a wee fall and is currently being doted upon by medical teams in hospital. However, not wanting to miss out completely, she got Santa to send a note. From Jasmine's mother, grandmother, Annette. I really wanted to be there, but must stay in hospital till I recover from this fall. Please convey my best wishes to Mary and Jasmine. Have a wonderful day, and I look forward to seeing you after the honeymoon. Much love from Grandma. Grandma sends her bests. Okay. You good? I don't believe you. And finally, a quick thanks now, in case it gets forgotten later, to Bridget. She will be your MC later on. Where is Bridget? Oh yeah, you'll be the MC later on. Her job is to control the unruly mob, which is you lot, segue the embarrassing speeches, and keep the debauchery to a minimum. Big job, Bridget, good luck. A wedding ceremony creates a rather unique question. That being, what exactly are we here for? Unsurprisingly, it does have a very simple answer. We are simply here to witness the next steps of a lifelong journey together between two souls. So far, it's a journey that has been a fair while in the making. They just didn't realise it was happening. They obviously started off with the normal routine of friendship and hanging out with mates, if you call a class trip to Europe just normal. But again, the thing is, they never knew. They never knew they had feelings for each other. They never knew that one day they would be planning a wedding together. The whole thing probably came about with a bit of cursory glances, maybe a bit of overindulgent flirting, and they mentioned to me that they felt like Monica and Chandler from the TV show Friends. They were exactly this, friends for years, both looking for love in different places, before realising it was there for them the whole time. Nothing like a top quality American sitcom to bring realisation to our lives, is it? But regardless of how it happened, it led to courtship that over the years has blossomed. And now you're getting married. That was a giggle. I always ask a couple how the proposal happened. I find the procedures fascinating, and the one for this duo was no exception. The most interesting point for me was that it was a family adventure. Let me bullet point this. Mum had sorted a cake especially for the occasion. Sister was there with the camera. Dad was there with the booze. Jasmine had a custom ring made. Jasmine was so excited she forgot about the cake at the critical moment. They travelled to the top of One Tree Hill in the rain. The dogs were there too, and Mary said yes. It's about right, isn't it? Unique and awesome. So today we are all gathered here as the specially invited guests to witness this legal bond of marriage. What is cool about this couple is their clear love of each other's company. They hate being apart. They even read books to each other before they go to sleep. Mary is a fantastic cook. Jasmine loves to help. From what I understand, she shouldn't. Jasmine, stay away from the kitchen. And even if one isn't too interested in what the other might be doing, they give space, but remain in the picture. The point is, they are proven companions, and it really brings to life a point I'd like to share. Married life is made up of so many different things, more than just the legal bond with signed documents. Marriage could be described in a nutshell with the one word love, but that doesn't really encompass the entire situation. You see, love is simply a label. It's a word used to define one's affection for something, and marriage is bigger than just a label. Marriage is a commitment for two people who wish to travel life's road together, hand in hand, and so far you've done that pretty well. Marriage also shows a willingness to form a partnership and to make decisions together. See? It was good to see you ready to back me up there, though. You had my back. It's good stuff. To share all the highs and lows, to own the joys and sorrows, to debate, to unite, to laugh, to cry, and of course, to live. Therefore, a couple who wed are joined not only by those things, but also by their hopes, their dreams, and promises of what could be. And now we move to their part, because it is time for you both to share some thoughts and promises with each other in front of your especially invited guests. Do you want the microphone? Who's going first? Gotta make sure I give you the right one.
Yes, this one.
You just know, eh?
Yeah. It's bigger.
Good?
It looks really long, but it's not quite as long as it looks. Okay. I'm good?
It's all
I can
yours.
go? Okay. Okay. Mary. Our journey to this point has been like no other. If we could teleport back to the day we first met, in early 2008, when I was just 15 and you 16, and told ourselves back then that we'd be standing here today, neither one of us would believe it. And yet, it's that unique journey that makes this also special. We were friends for years before we fell in love, and it was also unexpected. When it started, we were so unconvinced, so uncertain. We thought we knew it wouldn't last, and would only serve to ruin our friendship. But we couldn't help it. We were like magnets dancing around each other until we finally snapped together. And so we said to each other, this is no big deal. Let's just do this until it's not fun anymore. And so we did. 5.5 years later, here we stand. It never lost its fun. In fact, I would say life with you is more fun than ever. We've already been through a lot. There have been joyous times, amazing holidays overseas, Christmases, birthdays, graduations, and there have been some tough times. The passings of family and friends, degrees, PhDs, and even last year's American election, where we just lay on the bed in shock all night long. But every moment of my life has been made better just by having you in it, and that is the greatest gift I've ever been given. I can't articulate how it feels to be in love with the person who is truly your best friend in the world, the person who shares your values, your sense of humour, your passion for life, and I can't wait to continue on this adventure. My promise is to you, my darling Mary. I promise to encourage, support, and believe in you every day, to say you can do it, to recognise your strengths, your potential, especially when you can't see it in yourself. I promise to speak to you and about you with only kindness and compassion, because the true essence of love at its core is kindness. I promise to not expect too much of you or expect you to complete me, and to respect your boundaries when you need space. I promise to listen to you with an open mind and open heart, even when we disagree. I promise to be a safe space for your secrets and vulnerabilities. I promise to have patience through the dark times, because darkness always comes, but it is always temporary. I promise to always make time for you, even when it doesn't feel like there is time. I promise to never keep score, because the scales won't always be perfectly balanced, and that's okay. I promise to always choose love, even when it's hard. And finally, I promise to practice gratitude every day, to recognize how extremely lucky I am to have you, this beautiful, hilarious, intelligent, thoughtful person with me for life. The person I can sing with, laugh with, cry with, and cuddle with. To remember that just over 4 years ago, our union wouldn't have even been legal in this country. To remember those who have been just as in love as us, but who did not have the opportunity to marry as we are today, because of the time in history or place of their birth. We are so lucky to have each other, and all our friends and family that are here today, and to call New Zealand home. I will never take it for granted, and I will always be grateful. I love you.
Jasmine, a few weeks ago, I asked you if you were nervous about the wedding. You said, and I quote, "I am nervous about absolutely everything to do with the wedding, except the part where you and I get married." I feel the exact same way. Speaking as someone who doubts nearly every decision I've ever made, I feel 100% sure that the decision to marry you is an excellent one. You inspire me every day with your passion and enthusiasm, whether it's for science, the NBA, Star Wars memorabilia, or Ben & Jerry's ice cream. Your gratitude and constant appreciation for everything good in life has completely opened my eyes. It literally feels as though I began a new life when we got together. I feel so lucky that we realized, after years of friendship, that our connection was something stronger. It was definitely a surprise to me, but also the best thing that's ever happened in my life. We love each other so much. We make an amazing team. If any two people on this whole planet can make a relationship work, my money would be on you and me. These are the things I promise you today. I promise to actually get out of bed when the alarm goes off so that you don't have to passively aggressively start making the bed around me. I promise to cheer loudly whether you're striking out or getting a walk-off home run. I promise to learn what a walk-off home run looks like. I promise to share your joy, comfort you through any pain, and help you with any challenges. Now that our finances are shared and our credit history is together, I promise not to spend all our money at Juliet Hogan. I promise to look after all of your beloved possessions, especially Wampa. I promise to comfort you when the Nets lose and drink beer with you when they win. You already know that I love you with all my heart and soul, but I promise to keep showing you every day how much I love you for the rest of our lives.
Could almost drop Mike, walk away, you know. That was awesome.
I will place Mike. I will take this. Stand by. It's just that I've been given so many duties today. Yeah, I know. And look, I.
And not a complaint.
Just pick one. Just pick one at random.
I'll go with gold.
Okay.
That's the one that I'm giving to
Well, then you take it.
you.
Yeah, that's good. Yeah. Okay. Fair. Okay.
I multitask. Feel very proud. At the moment. Jasmine Frances Plowes and Mary Elizabeth Roy Marta Doolin No, I want it the right way. Dolan. Thank you. Today, you have reached a major crossroad in your lives. And as you have always seemingly done, you'll continue to decide which way you're going to turn together. As you know, sometimes you will go the wrong way, but it doesn't matter, because you will be taking it together, not just as a married couple, but as best mates. And remember, when you were scared at one time that a relationship together could ruin a friendship, I think you'll be okay. I will now ask each of you an extremely important question. I needed this in alphabetical order. It wasn't important. So okay. Jasmine, do you promise to take Mary to be your wife, to share with her and care for her, to make her laugh and let her cry, to offer your best counsel and give your full support with all the love you have to give?
I do.
As you place that ring on Mary's finger, will you please repeat after me? Mary Elizabeth Roimata Dolan.
Mary Elizabeth Roimata Dolan.
You are my true love.
You are my true love.
I give you this ring as a symbol
I give you this ring as a symbol
and reminder of my commitment to you
and reminder of my commitment to you
and our partnership in life together.
and our partnership in life together.
Don't argue. So even though she got to speak first, you got your ring first. Mary, do you promise to take Jasmine to be your wife, to share with her and care for her, to make her laugh and let her cry, to offer your best counsel and give your full support with all the love you have to give?
I do.
Awesome. Mary, as you place that ring on Jasmine's finger, will you please repeat after me? Jasmine Frances Ploughs.
Jasmine Frances Ploughs.
You are my true love.
You are my true love.
I give you this ring as a symbol
I give you this ring as a symbol
and reminder of my commitment to you
and reminder of my commitment to you
and our partnership in life together.
and our partnership in life together.
For you both, this is not a new journey, but simply one that you are continuing to take together. As you know, a life partnership can be both richly rewarding and at times extremely difficult, but it's a journey you are willing to take together. And always remember, marriage is made up of many committed promises, some said here in front of all of these witnesses, and many others which are unspoken, along with those that never need to be said. And with that, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, it is my great pleasure to present to you all your newly married couple, Jasmine and Mary. We're going to sign. I just wanted you to have that moment because look how awesome that crowd is. Right. I need the two witnesses, please, and our couple to come over to the table. Everyone else just chillax.
Then, I want you to repeat. Signature there. Full name underneath. And your address on the side. Job well done. Very important job. You next. All right. How awesome. Okay, mate. There's all your signature there. Now your signature can be just the way you write your name. That's fine. Okay. No, on that line right there, you just write your name however you want. And then write your name in full underneath. Even though it's exactly the same as
Your
your
middle
name.
name, if there's a middle name.
Yeah, if there's a middle name, you can write that too. Good man. Full address there. No rules on any lines you have to use. Just write it wherever it works. cool was that? You do that with me, your job's done. Alrighty. You can move away now. You go back to the.
Thank you.
You go back to the bar, mate. Come on, get in close.
Thank you.
Same over there. There it is right there. Yep.
Oh,
Yep.
me again?
You again. Yeah, of all the people that should know,
What's a contract again?
all that one. And then look up at camera. Cool.
Mary. Hi. How's it? Thank you.
And it's up to me now to decide if this is worthy.
Oh, they even have my pants.
Now there's more fantastic news. The party will soon begin. However, before that, photographers will take over along with Bridget and tell you exactly what you have to do, where you have to go, where you have to stand, and when you have to stand. If anyone messes with the photographers, Bridget. And I can tell right now, that's right, she has a taser. Okay? So thank you all very much for being part of the ceremony. Now it's photographers and Bridget. And those two down there, because girls, you're officially married.